Hey everyone, it's Rara, and welcome to the next episode of Satisfactory. In the last one, we did a lot of stuff, and in this one, we're going to do things. Now, first off, let's just decompress. I've been like, gas for the past few episodes, and honestly, let's just spend a little time at the beginning here, decompressing, taking it slightly slower, and let's just look at all the stuff we've gotten. Gotta put some of it away, like these Mercer spheres that don't have an in-game use, the coupons we collected, our leftover petals, because why not, and all the carcasses of the many enemies that we killed. The many, many enemies whose lives have been ended. We also have a little bit more sulfur that we don't necessarily need, so we can store that. And, oh, should I store this quartz? I don't like seeing it completely full, but we don't have a use for just 10 simple quartz. Oh, and we also have circuit boards, high-speed connectors, and computers now, all of which we can't make or do anything with, so, I'll throw out some of these flower petals, and, I guess a bit more, maybe like these 19 nuts we probably don't need. And we'll use that space to store all these extra parts of things. Oh, I also put the wood away. But I think I might want to actually use that wood as well as the mycelia, because I was looking through the MAM, and I started researching another hard drive, right, because we had two of them. And while that's going, oh wait, I forgot we can't do it while it's going, but I also want to get this protein inhaler at some point. We'll be able to make these using animal stuff if we just bring these things, which we can afford, for sure. Oh, we can also unlock the rebar gun, as well as fabric, if we just make 100 biomass. So I'm gonna make 100 biomass and then get the material for all three of these. We just need 25 mycelia, we've got more than enough. And then for these, I need 2 animal protein, but we just got tons of animal carcasses, so we'll be able to make that easy. A few nuts, some rotors, I go get a few stacks of rotors, and then just more rotors for this. So yeah, gonna go gather those, wait for like 4 minutes for this to finish, pick a new alternate recipe, and get these 3 things. And then we'll be done with the MAM for a little bit. At least until we find whatever this tree of the thing is. Oh, whoops, I made a bit too much biomass without even realizing it. We only need 100, I think, so we'll just store that as is. Yes, 100. Okay, you know what? In the meantime, we have some time before this hard drive is done. I'm actually gonna go find some Caterium if I can. Oh, we can't search for it. See, that's the thing. You kind of naturally need to search the world to complete the MAM. It kind of ports you into a certain direction, and for those who don't really know what they're looking for, it might take a little bit longer to find, but we do need to find an ore called Caterium in order to research it and then get the ability to scan it later. So we're gonna go do that right now, because as you can tell, or as you've been seeing, the MAM is giving us lots of valuable upgrades. Fortunately, I do happen to know the area in which some Caterium nodes are, though it's a little far away-ish. It's about where we found that iron. It's like about that distance, but in a different direction. Oh, and I meant quartz, by the way. I meant where we found those quartz nodes. Okay, we've traveled down the mountain once again. Didn't see Mothra on her cycle this time. That's a little unfortunate. I don't even know why I'm calling her Mothra these days, because it's a mantis thing and not Mothra. But they both fly, I guess. I don't know. My brain makes weird connections. Mantis, Mothra, they both have M, I suppose, so it's whatever. Aw, shit, I pissed off an alpha. Oh, this isn't exactly what I was looking for, but, I guess we'll take some right now.
New technologies can be developed based on this new, superconductive, gold-like element, primarily in power and electronics. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Thank you, Ada. Yeah, I was trying to find, like, a vein of it so I could get a bit more, though. It's somewhere in this area. Unless I'm going crazy, which, yeah, it could be the case. Well, for now, let's put down the MAM. Okay, MAM. Boom. Let's get us an alternate recipe. A useless one. Charcoal requires wood to be turned into coal. Now, that's cool and all, but do you want to spend time gathering wood to, if you spend long enough, you could basically make this run infinitely, but coal isn't exactly the hardest thing in the world to find, and that's a lot of manual labor, and who wants to do manual labor in a factory game? Stitched iron plate is kind of rough because it requires wire, but the thing is that this would actually be kind of decent if we could use iron wire. We could take iron and turn it into wire. I really love this recipe. I use it all the time. In main save. And, you know, if we combine it with stitched iron plate, that could be nice. It's still just iron, but with wire. Anyways, here, I think we'll just go with iron wire. Honestly, that's my favorite of these, and I'm a big advocate for it, so yeah, we'll just take it. It's nice to have. Now we have all the mem things, so we have access to every tree. I wonder if we can't scan for it. Oh, we have enough to scan for it. Nice. We'll just get that really quick. Thank you. Don't have enough to exactly make deuterium ingots, but yes, this is now a new thing that we can make stuff out of, and that will allow us to make a quick wire and other things that require deuterium. And before we get caught up in all of this stuff, like the zip line or stun rebar ammo, you might be wondering to yourself, when are we going to get back to making the upgraded copper and limestone setups? To which I'm saying, yeah, I don't know. Maybe someday. But anyways, let's go and scan for some deuterium. It should be relatively close to this area. That is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to hold it down like this. I thought I was kind of close, right? That's iron in that direction. Oh, is that one deuterium? Or are all of them deuterium? Oh wait, I'm gonna wait for these to go away and then I'm gonna scan again because now I'm getting anal about it. Oh, these are all deuterium. You can see it in the thing. Okay. Oh yeah, that's where it is. I overshot it a little bit, so it's even closer to our base than I thought. Okay. Now, luckily, you don't actually need a lot of deuterium to make a lot of things using deuterium, especially when utilizing other alternate recipes and stuff. I am literally only using these like two. I believe we're going to come across two normal nodes here of deuterium. Yeah, there's that one and one is it this? Yes, yeah. Oh, that's awkward. We need to blow this one up in order to use that. Okay. But the other one's free. So we'll just use this one instead. Pure normal deuterium ore. So we can't utilize both until we get the ability to blow things up. I've been teasing that for a couple episodes now. What is coming at me? I hear a ship. Oh, goodness, you. Okay. Your brethren didn't teach you? Did it teach you there was a new alpha around? I am the one who knocks. Anyways, let's just mine a little bit of this by hand, because we just want 50 for now. I thought we'd be able to do more with this, but I don't really want to utilize deuterium for a little bit. It's not exactly necessary for any of our plans, but when it is, we know exactly where to go, right? And you know what? I'll just like throw down like a Mark 1 miner on here for now, and then we'll come by later. Just as like a landmark or something. But now that we have 50 deuterium, we can open up the MAM and scan so that we can now make ingots if we wanted to. Yay! And we could make quick wire to get more shop products, and this is all nice and cool, but as with most of these trees, none of this is required, but it's all very helpful stuff that you want to get through, you know, over time in your game, eventually. Oh, and when it comes to the explosive stuff, that's in the sulfur tree. As you can see, we can make black powder here with just some sulfur and some coal. I might want to get on that. Because, well, actually, no, we need steel pipes, as you can see right there, to make the detonator. So maybe we'll get to this when we start doing steel production. Because that's going to be a thing, and that's going to be very fun. Okay, well, anyways, I kind of achieved my goal for now for exploring. I said in the last one that we wouldn't have to do any for some time, and I was still right. But yeah, now we're going to go back to base, and we're going to get the episode started proper with what we're actually going to be doing for this one. What, there was just a spider carcass just on the floor? Alright, well, we take those, I suppose. That's a lot of consumption. I don't like that. What do you guys say we actually double our power supply for today? I know I teased that we'd actually, like, times 6 it up to, what, like 24? But I think we can do for now with just 600. I feel like I'm trying to strike a good balance of making, like, theoretical progress through many like game progression systems, and then actually like expanding expanding the factory to make progress that way. And I don't want it to seem like I'm not really doing much factory building or that I'm not doing much world exploration. I try to do a mix of both. And that being said, we really We really haven't done a lot with copper and limestone yet, at least not as much as I would like to have. So for now, we're just going to double our current power setup. But what that means is that I'm going to need to go and get some more Mark II belts because I don't have a lot on me. I only have 144. And we need to upgrade all of these all the way back to base. That's fun, right? Yeah, I'll be here upgrading these belts for a little bit, running back and forth from the factory trying to upgrade them all, so I'll see you when that process is done. My only problem with upgrading belts is that I often feel like I missed a section, so I will like go back like 2 or 3 times and like, you know, just incessantly check to make sure that I did it and that there's no lower tier belt. I also, when closing the door to my room, would lock it and then turn the handle 3 times. Does that say anything about me? Great, now my inventory is full of Mark I sheets. Don't love that for me, but that's okay. You need a lot of them at all times, so it's fine. Alright, so I built the Mark II belts from down the mountain over to here, and it only took like a few hundred of these, so it's not actually that long, I suppose. And now I had a genius idea, and it's, well, maybe it's not a genius idea. I thought like maybe I could put like coal generators on this side and just like split off to do like 2. But then I thought, like, do I really want to use more water space when I'm gonna need those for the water generators? Or should I just try to fit more on the land? And it's like, we do have a lot of space, right, for now. For now, on the water. And theoretically, we could just do that and push these water generators back. And that would last us for many, many hours, probably. But I'm trying to think long-term here. Well, okay, long-term, we're not actually going to be using coal generators anyways for power, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess my first idea will work, just like push these back a little bit. Yeah, okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to leave this the same, right? And we're going to upgrade the rest of these to Mark II right down the middle here. Like this. And, well, I guess we're going to need a splitter for this now. I didn't exactly think of the future for this little bit here, but we don't need that for this moment. So we'll just take you, turn it like that, and then use a Mark II belt. There we go. And then Mark I in, since they're only taking 15 a minute. This one was just barely getting, what's it called? 1 per, like, it was barely load balanced. It was getting 1 coal immediately when it had to, but now they'll be getting more than that. Although, maybe that's not the case, because they'll have to be sharing the coal with 4 more coal generators now. And we do have the speed to support that, but it's gonna be dicey yet again. Yeah, these last 2, they were barely getting the coal they needed, but they did get the coal they needed. It ran perfectly fine without ever dipping. So now that this line is fed, and the coal is moving at the full 120, we can just, ooh. This might be a little bit rough. Maybe here's what we can do. Oh, shit. We will set up temporary water things in this direction. Where is it? Power, no, production. You'd think I'd know. You'd think at this point I'd know. Or, ooh, maybe not even temporary. We can just do this quick. Or we'll take this down, and we'll move a water extractor over here, just like right over there. Do a really quick pipe build with logistics, grab the pipe, and put it in from this side. Because pipes, they are not wishy-washy. They don't really care where they get their stuff from, their water from. As long as it connects from any side, it's good. So now this will power up. Come on, big boy, you can do it. I believe in you. Oh, there's like a little inkling of water. It's powering up, though. Yeah, boy, it's making water. But the water's immediately being pumped out into the pipes, which are now starting to fill up. Oh, and so all of these, which are getting kind of low, are now totally full again. Love that for them. You might just want to leave this as like a permanent one, actually. Just like on this side. Or hell, maybe what we'll do is we'll set up these on the side over here and then just keep expanding on like this platform, right? Expanding the coal generators outwards that way. And then having like the water extractors lined up that way. I don't know. Lots to do, lots to think about. But we can delete this as we don't need it for right now. It's kind of a nothing pipe. I've been falling in the water. And we will take our platforms here and just do a little expansion. Right here. Boop, 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 boop. So we are going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to need 4 more out this way. So we'll do three more on top of this one. I know this is a little janky, but bear with me for a second. Okay, now we'll take down this water this thing. The water extractor, and we'll move it over here as well with its friend. Take the pipe. Oh, I didn't set up a little pipeline juncture thing. Oh. Yeah, you know what? They'll just connect right over here. So we'll grab this. No, I said we'll grab this. Thank you. Connect them right about here. Then we grab the pipe. And do boom. I should set up a thing over here really quick. Like this. Yeah. Disconnect this power line, put it on that, and you. Okay, I know you guys are shutting down for a second, but hurry, we need power, so turn on and fill up our pipes. Luckily, there was plenty of water, like, stored up, so we had, like, a buffer, so that didn't totally ruin our plans. Now we can delete all of these extra pipes that we don't need. And then because we already have the splitter set up to eject out the, what is this, like, my right, as well as these, you know, junction cross pipes also not caring about their direction, we're just ready to set up coal generators facing this way too. So we'll take some coal generators and turn them this way with their butts facing towards us. And oh, lining this up might be a little bit weird. Oh, you know what? You know what, that is kind of awkward though. I didn't even think about this, but if we turn it around, then the holes are on the wrong side. Because this way, the square's on the right, and the circle hole's on the left. But now, the circle hole's on the left, but that is the right. You see what I'm confusingly trying to say? It is okay, we can still make this work. If we set it up right there, right? Then, what about you and you? I mean, that works. Does it not work? Here, let's try to get it to be a little nicer. Okay, looking good, looking good. I kind of, The turn is a little weird. We might want to pull it back a little bit so it can be a better 90-degree angle. But then it's going to be like squished into the thing. I didn't plan for this very well. You know what? We will accept that very slight spaghetti and move on. I wonder, could I... Oh yeah, I'm fine, okay. Is this gonna be evenly spaced? I mean, I'm lining up those little exit holes the best I can, right? But it is looking a little weird so far. I guess it works out. I guess it works out. Yeah, the coal generators aren't like lined up perfectly, but it is lined up so that I could use both of these exit holes on the splitters. So, we'll just connect all of those. I'm not even sure if this build will work right now. I'm just trying shit out. You know, that's how you play this game all the time. You're just trying things and hoping it works. Oh, could I make another splitter right here? That is pretty darn close. This is gonna be close. If it'll even let me do this. Here. So we want to start at this one and turn it. Oh, there ain't no way that pipe works. There ain't no way this pipe works. Nah, okay, so this build isn't even viable. That is a little bit rough. Okay, let's rethink it, I guess. I think what we need to do... No, I know what we need to do, I'm pretty sure. So we delete all of these, right? We delete this little monstrosity of a pipe. Okay, so we're back to here. We're back to 4 working coal generators and nothing else. I think what needs to be done is we just branch off from this splitter here, right? We're right where the 120 starts and make that a line of 60. And then we take another line of 60 going over here. But we're using a Mark II belt to feed into all of those, and we're also gonna do the same thing here. Just so, like, you know, for better travel speeds. Let's see, if I have this running right in the middle of this, so I'm gonna try to get the same thing on this side and just get it to be like a mirror. Oh, you know what? I should have set up the splitter first. Oh, I'm a silly Billy. Hold on. Conveyor splitter, just like this, and set up just like that. Okay. Into you. So that gets 60, this will get 60, and then we rush it down like this. So all we need to do is line up these splitters with the other splitters, and then it's easyville. Easyville. Like that. And like, what is that? What is that grid connection there? Why is it all like... Is that a 45-degree angle? Did they add that kind of thing? I don't know. All I know is all the things are connected now, and we will put Mark II belts between all of them for faster transport. Okay. Yeah, and then we just do the things. We just build the coal generators. Is that enough space? We need more space. Right, we need a space between those. Although I guess that already. I guess we'll run the pipes the same way we did here, like kind of like hugging the splitters and slightly clipping. Yeah, and then we'll just line those up like so. Easy. Easy. And last one right there. Okay. We use Mark I inputs like this. Okay. Now they're all getting the coal they need, and since those are backed, they should get a bit more than exactly necessary, but that's a good thing. Oh, you know what? From destroying so many stuffs with coal in them, I have excess coal. And so we'll just put it in here so they can fill up faster. That is good. And maybe I'll just like let this run for a little bit as is so these things can fill up with coal. That'd be nice. That'd be nice if it just backed up really quick. Oh, I didn't even realize this was still here. I didn't... Okay, that's a disgrace. Oh, that's still a little awkward, though. Oh, actually, you know what? I just remembered we're not using this pipe. It's okay. Okay, so what we will be doing is we're making a new pipe here with new dudes. We had them underclocked to only making, what, like 90 a minute before, because we only needed 180. Considering each one of these consumes 45, what is this? Somebody said that it was meters, so we'll say 45 meters cubed. I don't actually know if that is true, but I'll take the word for it for now. So for 2, that's 90, for 4, that's 180, and now we need to supply 360 total. With 2 machines here, at 100%, that's 120, so 240. So we just need one more, at 100%. And that makes this connection a little bit awkward. Because what we want to do here is this. I want to get rid of those pipes, right? In fact, we'll just move this pipe. We'll just change that up a little bit. I will set the conjunction cross, like, right over here. And then have a pipe that goes in from right on this side into the thing. Then this one will go into the middle. And the third one will join on this side. Aw, I'm missing copper sheets. I need to get those automated already, darn it. No, Bean Boy, go. No, Bean Boy, get out. What are you doing? What are you doing in here? You're not welcome here. And I haven't done this in forever, but I gotta go into one of these constructors, just pull out the ingots and craft the sheets by hand. Let us start working on basic steel production. We could theoretically already unlock this and get started on that stuff pretty soon, but I think we're still going to be a little bit off from that since I have build plans. As you probably already know what those build plans detail, but yeah, I've got plans. Oh, and actually, hold on, that we never did go back and finish these researches for the thingies. Let's get the rebar gun unlocked. Okay, nice. And the mycelio one. Doop, doop, boop. Thank you. Ooh, and now we can make parachutes with fabric. Or we could start the ability to make fabric. Yay! Love that for me. And we could get another hand slot. I want that. Unfortunately, we need fabric. And let's get this protein inhaler unlocked using the 2 thingies. I can make those with animal remains. So we'll just take, like, I don't know, one of our 33 hog dude remains and just convert that into protein. Okay, nice. Put the hog things away. And now we will unlock us the ability to craft protein inhalers. Now, I did talk about this way back during the Paleberry episode, but these inhalers that we can craft will heal up all of your HP when you build them. So they're very nice for adventuring and exploring in case you take any damage. I don't actually know how it wants us to craft those exactly. It says reward medicinal inhaler, but where is that? Oh, wait, actually no, you build those in the equipment workshop, because technically they are equipment. So you can, with this recipe from the animals, we can use 10 nuts and 1 alien protein. You know what? That actually gives, that's pretty good. That actually gives you an incentive to go and get lots of nuts. We'd only be able to make 8 right now. Or, let's see. Sorry, 18. And that's pretty good. Because think about it this way, you have a full health bar of 10 segments, right? Each barrel nut restores half a segment, so it would require 20 theoretical barrel nuts to restore you from 0 to full. I mean, obviously if you're at 0, you'd be dead. But let's say you're at a half, then that's like 19 or something like that. Anyways, if you turn them into these protein inhalers, you're only using 10. So that's half the amount of barrel nuts for the same value. Of course, it also takes a protein, but that is nothing. Just go and kill a hog or 2, and you've got yourself a protein. We easily can make over like 60-something protein right now, so we could theoretically make 60 inhalers if we had enough nuts. So, believe you me, the protein is not where you're going to be in short supply. It's just going to be the nuts. I don't plan on making this right now. We don't really need health, but it's a pretty simple thing. You just click while holding it, and it heals you. You know, you put it up to your mouth, you're like, right? You like, just imagine a dude taking a fat hit of a vape or something like that. And yeah, that's what happens. You get healed. I haven't actually shown off the beacon because they're going to be removing these from the game. I don't know if I should. If you want to see what the beacon does, leave a comment. But this is going to be removed soon, so it is a soon-to-be completely not existing item in the first place. However, I will show off what the rebar gun does, because this is quite useful, and we just got the ability to make one. So let's do that. I don't need to. But to fire it, we're going to need some ammo. And fortunately, that's super easy to make, because it's just iron rods, and we have a lot of those now. So I guess I'll just let it make, like, I don't know, 50 bullets, rebar shots. That's good. Okay, so how it works is how you'd probably expect. You put it in your hand, it's a gun, very cool, very steampunk, I love it. You press R to reload, and you fire, like that. Oh, you know, I shouldn't have shot in that direction. Lil R's in there, and I don't want to hurt Lil R, he's a good boy. He's kind of a annoyingly resilient boy who keeps following me everywhere, and that's why I had to cage him all those episodes ago, but he is in there. And he's still being a good boy. And you know what? Now that we have the Blade Runners, we can actually... I was going to say, we can actually jump in and out, but we can't, unfortunately. I want to check what he has, because what if he has like a purple power slug or something? Hey, buddy, how you doing? Oh, you just had some useless flower puddles. Okay, well... I'll see you later, Lil R. Oh, wait, I can make it out of there. Oh, it's because the ground there is... Oh... I see. So what you're saying is I just need to make more foundations out here. I just need to build out the factory exit like that, and then we have access to the cage. Hello. I am not really a fan of the rebar gun. I know in like update, I think it was 6 at this point, they added tons of new different ammo types, and they're all like nice and cool, but there are definitely better weapons you can use to defend yourself, and I just like hitting things. I just like smacking them with my Xenobasher. I will show off what the rebar does in combat, but we're not going to be in a combat situation for some time. But when it happens, you'll see. But for now, Xenobasher, my beloved. Okay, I do want to unlock basic steel production in this episode, so we're just going to load this up really quick. I'll be right back. Alright, we got them all, so let's do the thing. Beep boop.
Milestone reached. Steel production unlocked. Foundry grants access to new, simple steel parts. An additional project part can now be constructed. Progress to the next phase is now possible.
Yes, so now with the unlock, with the unlock of steel stuff, we can now do the next part of the space elevator. And that is cool, but I don't exactly want to do that right now, and oh, well, I guess I'm bouncing. Okay, guess I'm bouncing. Yes, we can now complete phase 2 of the space elevator and theoretically unlock, tiers 5 and 6, but we still want to do tier 4 because we don't have anything in here, and there's lots of nice stuff, including Logistics Mark III, which is very enticing, and advanced steel production for the Miner Mark II, as well as some other really nice and useful items that we're going to want. But anyways, we just unlocked that, and it's good to have. Not a lot to talk about with the unlock of that, since we're not really working towards it yet, but we do have a new building called the Foundry. Now, the Foundry is like a smelter, where it smelts ingots, but it requires 2 inputs instead of just 1. Come on, bad boy. There we go. Yep. And the only thing that we can make for it right now is steel ingots. It's got 1 recipe, requires iron, ore, and coal. So we're gonna need to find other iron deposits to make steel in the future, as well as more coal, which is somewhat problematic since I was planning on using most of that stuff on the mountaintop for the thingy, but I guess we'll have to split it up a little, won't we? And yeah, that's all of the new bits of things we can do with that. That sentence got away from me. I apologize. But yeah, the rest that we unlocked, the steel production, is just the ability to make steel items, which is not a mechanic to work with. It's just more items that we can theoretically build. Wait, did we ever finish the power setup over there? I don't think we did. Why did we not finish this? What am I doing? Right, I took the copper out of the thing so I could make more copper sheets. Okay, this is awkward. Pretend like I didn't just end the episode. In fact, I will, just go back in time and stop that from happening. Alright, nice. You have enough for another water extractor. Let's line it up with its friends. Why is it lined up like that? Could we actually get these to be, like, not like that? I would appreciate that. I was just placing these in, like, in a hurry. In here. We'll start off with this one, I suppose. Oh god, I really want to place those next to that one. Okay, well, you know what? The whole system's going down. Sorry, the whole grid's going down right now. It is what it is. Water extractor. Yes, nice. So now they're properly lined up. Okay, cool. And we already have this dude down, so we can just take the pipes and do a little bit of you. Or here, go around this pole. Frick, I don't have the time to make this look nice. My factory's gonna shut down. Oh, wait a minute. I need to connect these to power, too. Boop. Boop. And we'll make a new pole over there. Boop. Okay. Now we just need the water. It's not the prettiest setup in the world, but we'll fix it later. And there will be a point in the game where we're not using coal power anyways, so all of this will be torn down in the future regardless, so none of this matters! Yay! Okay, so we've got all the water we could need for all 8 machines. Now all we need to do is just make new splitty thingies. Yeah. Or, You see, the way I imagine this going is I used another pipe over here, right? And I just piped it down to the end, and it wasn't an issue. But I've actually combined all 3 pipes and made an issue. If that only needed 180, that'd be fine. No, actually, this is smart. You know what? This still works, because this now will take... Oh, wait a minute. No, it won't. You see, I had a thought, and I thought, all 3 of these are coming together to make 360, but then I remembered. Pipeline Mark 1s can only support 300 meters cubed of fluid. So, this won't be able to push all the liquid we need into all 8 machines. Not even if we put another splitter right here, because this first pipe would still need to be 360 to get into 180 and 180. Alright, So what we will do, actually, is we'll delete this, and we will underclock each of these to be 90 per minute. Or like 91. Just have like a little bit more than it needs. Yeah, we'll have each of these at 91. M cubed a minute. And that will support the 180 we need. That'll be making 182 per minute. And we'll just add another water extractor. Combine that with this one and make a new line. But I will need to expand this out a little bit more though. Okay, cool, we did it, new line. Now we just take this new line down here, and I need more sheets. Gosh diddly dang darn it. Okay, well, thank you for your assistance once again, Wire Machine. I appreciate you. Okay, now let's end this charade, finish the build, right? And we'll just extend this pipe all the way down here. Right up through to the end. Let's see, that is right there. So 1, 2, bada boom. Nice! Now they just need the connecting pieces. Okay, that is fucking tedious. I'm gonna speed that up so you can like see the process of it. Placing these connector pieces so that it lines up straight with those can be so annoying. If you are like OCD about your pipes being like a little bent or crooked, placing these can take forever, but it is very worth it if you have that kind of like OCD problem. Or if you just want it to be straight. I don't feel like I don't feel like you have to be OCD for just wanting your pipes to be straight, you know? Is that off? Is that like slightly to the left? You see like a little curvature? Yeah, that's definitely bending to the left a little, isn't it? It takes so long to get it just right, and sometimes you gotta replace it multiple times. And sometimes you think you're going a little bit crazy, and you know what? You probably are. But it's okay. It's all gonna be okay. Just make more of these. And oh, that's a little weird. But you know what? We'll just fit this right there in between the pipes, all not awkward and all. And connect those to those. Yay, we're now up to 1600. Gotta love that for all of us. Or well, specifically me, but if you're following along at home doing the same thing, yeah, for all of us. Nice, and it's pretty compact. You can't make this much more compact, I don't think. You know, some people love compact designs, and other people like load balancing. There's certainly a divide on that in the community, but anyways, yeah, this episode's gone long enough, and now I'm going to play the intro that I did earlier, and I'm going to unfreeze time. And I know this is going to break everybody's hearts, but this episode's coming to a close, because we can't have every episode being, like, over an hour long. That's just silly, and it takes forever for me to edit it, and do you even know how long it took to upload? Like, all day, and it barely just got out before midnight. That wasn't fun. So yeah, that is it for this episode. I have been Red Fox Rara. Thank you all very much for watching. And in the next one, we will finally be upgrading our copper and limestone setups. We're making a lot more limestone and a lot more copper, including a new section which will make us copper sheets, because clearly we've been needing those for pipes and things like that. And that's going to be cathartic, isn't it? Yeah. I hope you're ready for that. I'll see you in the next one, everybody. Bye!